Have a good sleep, pig. Fucking, you know what? Apparently, fucking the browser app I use to get reactive images has decided to update and fuck everything. I was having problems with it before I went live. It looked bad, and now, and I finally got to switch back to the image we typically use, but I guess it'll be going from light to dark on occasion. Oh no, it's staying light. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's happening. I know I have a fucking, my neck hurts so much right now. Dear Lord, I have set up, so I'm so old. At a ripe early 20s, I'm so old that I slept weird last night, and my neck has not recovered after fucking, you know, the entire day. So I set up somewhat of an improv neck brace where I'm using a pillow to take some of the weight off my neck in terms of, you know, holding up my head for the most basic of human activities, streaming. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. I hope y'all out there who maybe were celebrating Mother's Day today had a happy Mother's Day. Shout out to the good moms out there. If you were too quick to answer I'm a good mom, then maybe you aren't, but no. That's always the case, right? That's with anything. The people who are like immediately like, yes, I am good at this, are either legitimately very good at it or just the worst. And are so bad that they've come back around and can no longer recognize their own folly. Which maybe you could say something about that with me and streaming, but you know, we're just gonna ignore it right now. But yeah, if you're celebrating Mother's Day, I hope you had a good one. If you don't, for any reason, I hope you just had a good day, because I know, you know. Hey, honestly, any holiday that deals with any relationship can be tough for some people. So I hope if you're one of them, that you were doing okay. I am going to play Subnautica, probably against my better judgment, because, you know, broken neck. Might, if we die during this one, does it count? Oh fuck. Juice, I'll give you Muba access after tonight. Sorry. I'm not logging into Muba right now. Custom pot and you loved it. Aw. Glad your grandma got some good pot for Mother's Day, Juice. That's always the best to hear. Always love it when children be given their mothers the good kush. Okay. I was setting... I'm not just old, I'm setting stuff up on my browser. Okay. Remember when we were doing this? I do. Remember when Cahill fucking was streaming games? Pepperidge Farms remembers. But... well, so I do have an announcement to make. I'm gonna wait till more people are here. Because it's not necessarily an announcement for me. It's an announcement for people, so... you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I'd prefer to actually... rather than just organize stream for I don't know, professionalism's sake. I'd rather just wait till we have more people here and it has a greater impact, if you will. So, speaking of impact, we are still crash landed on an alien planet. Always a good time. I was thinking about this. If I was in a survival situation like this, of any kind, and oh right, I forgot. We were missing one titanium for our fucking bioreactor, and I said fuck that and left. Anyway, if I was in a survival situation like this where I had managed to kind of get a decent setup up and running, and I woke up under the weather in even the slightest way, I'd probably just stay in bed. Probably just stay in this bed right here. I should have done that at the end of last stream, but I was so mad about missing singular resource. About missing my one piece. It's an anime I like. Do you get it? Quickly. Tell me if you get the reference. I need validation. From other people, I'd love to report bugs. Please. Show me bugs. Like a beetle or something now. Not a tarantula. Those things are gross. Bug's not a scientific term, right? It's a colloquial one. Does that mean spiders can technically still be bugs? Because fucking like bug is a vibe, not a title, an official title. Weirdly related, I think a lot of people know by now that Invincible, the comic series, only does that count? I mean, it can juice if you want it to, but I think many people know by now that the comic series Invincible had a Marvel crossover during its run, where Invincible and Spider-Man teamed up. And they did not get that for the TV, so instead they made a Spider-Man OC called Agent Spider. And what pisses me off is not that, but rather that they have a spider-themed hero with a big A on his chest, and I was like, oh, for Arachnid. They're like, no, stupid. His name is Agent Spider, and I'm like, oh, I'm the stupid one. I get it. Thank you. Oh. I'll keep a photo journal of your dick, Alexa. Alexa, show me this dude's balls. But yeah, because it's not like Peter Parker. Any variation of him is a science nerd. And fucking, he's constantly correcting people. It's like, no, spiders are not, you know, they're not they're not insects, they're arachnids. Remember that. So the idea that any version of Spider-Man wouldn't name himself Arachnid, the Arachnakid or something like that, is insane. We could get one going Greek with it. Call themselves Arachne. I know, I was manually picking up fish. You know, they do that thing in this game where they mention, like, you can't get weapons because of a thing that happened. Science fiction. The government banned manufacturing your own weapons. Does that include a spear gun? Because in terms of things good for underwater survival, I'd say spear gun is up there. I don't know if I would trust locally sourced herbs on an alien planet. Salt's one thing, it's a mineral. Locally sourced herbs implies you picked up a plant somewhere and said, you know what? Absolutely. Even if you didn't necessarily know what it was. Okay. We need to build like a locker among many things. Actually, real quick, because I would like to build our submarine today, as I said in the going live announcement. But I would say let's make our house a bit more properly presentable, and then we can get to that. Honestly, even keeping in mind how much it takes to build a submarine, like, I think we're fine expending some resources like this. There we go. I want to. Yeah. Now I can look out at people outside my front door and say, Lord in heaven, I'm terrified. Truly, I'm in a nightmare situation. The likes of which even sci-fi writers could not comprehend. Because the other thing I want to build is a locker. Oh wait. Locker, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, with locker I will play. Hey! This would probably be better. Let's put 2 of them here. Parrot! Did someone redeem Parrot? Beba redeemed Parrot! Beba redeemed Parrot! 1 second. Like your finest Parrot. Don't put that pressure on me, Beba. We don't pick favorites here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. This was chosen by random committee. Because I refused. I had my eyes closed. I refused to let Beba's joke give any indication that I have a favorite parrot. The council has spoken. Okay. So for this locker, I'm gonna put equipment in there, including all this shit that we got while exploring. And then this one can be metal. Metal slash fucking, you know, the quartz. I don't think quartz qualifies as a metal, but it will on this planet. Oh, so how many people we got? Okay. This is 4. Man, you know it's not great when you tell your family, when you're talking to your family about streaming. They say, "Oh, I thought you had more people watching you." Like, they don't even mean it like that. They're not necessarily disappointed, they legitimately had a misconception. But that doesn't make me feel any better. Sir, I'm gonna need your teeth later. If you could back off my dick now, I'll take your teeth afterwards. Up. Give me peep. Oh, I think I just pushed a peeper through a wall. I think I crushed a peeper into juice. Not my friend, but the material. Okay, perfect. Oh wait, I just realized. Because we haven't made the mobile vehicle bay, have we? So, on top of just going to grab stuff from the life raft. We should probably do that too. Peeper, peeper, peeper. I made them out of clay. I killed them with some clay. And when it's nice and hot, with peeper I will play. I said hot to infer I'm cooking it, but if anything, it just kind of sounded gross. I like my corpses warm and my whiskey neat. Just like Hosier sings. Hosier? Hosier? One of those. You know the guy. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Oh. I didn't see a giant coral tube there, but I do legitimately need this, so. Who am I to complain about colliding with an object I need? That's about how obvious things need to be for me to get them anyway, so. Is there stuff on top of here? No? Okay. Peeper, 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 made it out of clay. No. We need the metal scrap for the Reaper dudes. We need this for our health. I know I just made bleach. You're like, for your health. I know, it doesn't stop being weird. Turning bleach into straight water never ceases to kind of be an unintuitive practice, but oh, I just realized my fucking, because I came aboard here, but what I'm gonna end up being looking for is the locker that we put stuff in. What's a little guy? Okay. Also, let us see. Blueprints, 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 blueprints. I made them out of clay. Power cell. Okay, so we do have some of this already. We need a distressing amount of titanium, to be frank with you. Which is probably gonna hold us up in our Cyclops plans, to be frank, but okay. So the Cyclops also needs some ingots, some lead, lubricant, which we have. Hey, I know it's dark out, but where the fuck is my locker? I left my locker floating in the middle of the ocean. Where could it have gone? I know you're not frank. Well, let me be frank with you. Let me be frank. Just this once. Up. But yeah. Oh, you know what? I keep going to start, completely forgetting. Okay. So yeah, so for certain strengthened materials, you need the shark teeth. And the sharks here like to pick up and carry around metal. So to get shark teeth, you give them some metal. But on top of needing many metals to make the thing, I'm gonna I said the thing implying the Cyclops, completely forgetting that I have to say, grammar's hard. Grammarly. This stream is sponsored. No, it's not. No one pays to say they're attached to my work. I don't want to lie to you about that, chat. We're broke. In terms of money, we have no money. I'm so sorry to tell you like that. We are going to be selling your Nintendo Switch. to pay for food this month. Not my Nintendo Switch, because I like mine, but yours can go. Or your liver. One or the other. Eventually both, but you can choose the order at least. I am a gracious God.
Wait, so am I not getting paid?
What? I mean, I fucking love how you come in making that joke. I love how it's your intro here. When I was like, Juice, I legitimately need to pay you, and your response to that was, no, don't pay me, I don't want it. But now you're just like, listen, if we have to sell someone's liver, I won't mind getting paid. So I guess we gotta sell someone's livers besides Juice. Because if Juice wanted to sell their liver, they would just do it. They don't need me as a middleman. So, is there a mobile vehicle bay fragment right next to where my base is? There is.
It would be convenient.
Well, I mean, it would have been, because I don't need this anymore. But I do like the metal it gives me.
Huh?
Oh! Oh! Juice, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
That's good. I love to hear that. Especially from my friend who likes to suppress their feelings. Not talk about them. And just pretend they don't matter. So.
Why would you read me for Philip on stream?
Because you signpost it like you're a fucking construction worker or whenever, any other time you're on stream. So, I said, so I figured this isn't private information.
I see.
Listen, I know I can't read your home address on screen. No one can know you live at 123 Cool Guy Street. But, like, fucking, I can talk about your mental issues all I want. I need to make a... Oh, you have to... I forgot. I keep forgetting you have to scan a beacon. Probably the stupidest idea I've ever heard. If I want to light a fire somewhere and be like, my house is there, I feel like I should... That should be easy.
And the water?
I mean, yeah. SpongeBob, I have a question. How can we light a fire if we're under... Oh. And then they died.
And then they died.
And then they died from the cold. What was I thinking of? I mean, I'll talk about it more, but how about I make the announcement now, since Juice is here, and that's an appropriate trigger for me talking about this, which is, I was like, hey, I want to do a thing, and Juice was like, I got you, my man, because I'm the most intelligent person you know, which is that, like, I don't know about y'all, I don't think genocide is good, at all. And the little amount of power I have felt over what is happening in Palestine has made me upset, because it's just like, am I not doing enough? Is there anything to be done? Etc. etc. Yada yada yada. And I feel like part of that feeling stems from the fact that I feel like that no matter what I do, there's not really going to be any immediate recourse in helping the people in Palestine. But fortunately, students who have been... Man, I've been out of college for too long because I'm not a student anymore, which I realize now that all of them are protesting. And some of them were like, hey, we're doing a thing called Operation Olive Branch. If you want to donate to GoFundMes of Palestinian people who need help through GoFundMes, with such as leaving area where there is trouble and getting medical attention, here are some good ones. So I've linked that in a MooBot command. If you use !OOB, oob, then you'll bring up their link tree, which has different resources, including the GoFundMe, which you know is well the fucking not the GoFundMe itself, but rather the list of GoFundMes, the Excel spreadsheet of GoFundMes, which is about the best thing Excel's ever done. So and You can donate there. I'm not... Here's the thing, right? The reason we're not doing like a charity stream of this, or yada yada yada, is that was the other thing that I thought was like frustrating. It's like any kind of singular charity effort or stream eventually is just like, well, we finished it and we donated it to the one thing. Is there, you know, what do we do now? And this is kind of like a continuous thing to be like, hey, this is how you can directly go help. So go do it. I have accidentally made my way to the island without meaning to. So we're doing pretty bad is the thing. But besides that, I would encourage people to go donate it. Go donate to those GoFundMes. I'm gonna get paid this week, then I'll probably be given some money there. I've spent more money recently than I meant to, but that's what happens when like holidays, etc. rolls around. Well, more money than I meant to for this paycheck, but next paycheck, that's why I'm like, you got it. It's time to do some stuff. So yeah. You know, I'm honestly just kind of giving it a megaphone, but a very small megaphone. But I hope that we'll have some people donating to it. I usually like to just provide entertainment and good vibes for multiple reasons. But yeah. I'm like, I'd like to do something. The world's not neat, so... You know what is neat though?
Remember,
Juice. Go on.
if you can't give money, at least spread the word.
Yeah. At least go stop a student from getting arrested.
Yeah.
Go. If you can't give money, that's fine. Use your body to block a car. No. Don't do that. That's dangerous. Not to be real. I just think this is not to, you know, drag stream down more, but I think this is an interesting conversation. Beyond the fact that I do not attend the colleges where these protests are being held, which makes me feel like, you know, I'll show up and they'll be like, sir, who are you? Which is probably not actually what they're like, but social anxiety go burr. How do you attend a protest? Because the thing is, I always hear about them after they're happening, which is a bit too late, frankly. So.
Would you like legitimate answer?
I mean, if you'd like to provide a legitimate answer, I'm interested to hear it.
I've been to a few protests in my time.
How'd that go?
So, finding the information is literally the hardest thing.
But that's what I need.
I know, but you do have to look for organizers in your city and
Gotcha.
find their accounts because they'll post on their main account or a separate
Gotcha.
a throwaway account just so cops don't be like, we're gonna track you now.
Well, fucking, this is what... So, okay. So, I don't go to protests for the same reason I wouldn't have been a cool guy to hang out with in the 1920s. Because I don't know where the secret places are where they're selling alcohol. Understood. That's my conclusion.
When you actually get the information,
yes.
you kind of just show up to the
Well,
place.
I did assume that part.
But you do have to prepare. Like, you gotta have water, food. You gotta have face masks, like multiple face masks.
Plate armor?
Umbrellas.
Plate armor.
Basically, plate armor.
I want to be that...
Something to shield yourself.
Yeah.
If things do get violent.
I mean, I'm bringing a Captain America shield. You can't stop me. Well, I could also...
Fair enough.
I mean, and some people might be like, well, I have a problem with that because America is an even if Captain America is more of a symbolic thing, I have a problem with America, the institution. I could bring a Captain Anarchy shield, which is the Spider-Punk version of Captain America. So, there you go. You know, 50, I'll meet you halfway, you meet me halfway. Where the fuck did I put my house? Damn bit. I thought it would be pretty easy. I think half of the reason I'm having a hard time right now is the fact that, you know, it was nighttime when I left. I want to say this is unrealistic because, like, you know, in real life you kind of have a native sense of where places are, including, you know, the place where you live. But at the same time, I don't think there's anything necessarily missing from Subnautica in relation to that. I'm just being an idiot right now. So. The other problem is that I remember the thing I did where I was like, I will leave it in the intersection between two biomes to make sure that it's easy to, well, three biomes to make sure it's easy to find. I'm fucking following two of them as far as I can, only to not find my house. Imagine if you went to the address of your house and it wasn't your house. That would be upsetting. Imagine if there were two guys on the moon and they killed each other. Also upsetting.
Wait, it was always two guys on the moon?
It was always two guys on the moon. When the moon hits your eye, die. Die.
I don't want to do the dying thing. Oh.
Juice, do you know about the real world physics of the moon crashing into Earth?
No.
In that it doesn't? That's the Roche limit, baby. One of the tracks for Kirby final music. But yeah, the Roche limit is at the point where like the power's an object's kind of gravitational pull is fucking broken by another object's gravitational pull. So if the moon gets close to Earth, it's not just going to crash into it, it's going to keep orbiting. And when it gets to a certain point of being too close to Earth, it'll just start breaking apart. And that would cause a bad asteroid shower, but it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world in the way that an object the size of the moon crashing into the Earth would be, you know? It would just suck for a bit.
I think it would be cool.
I think it would be neat to see modern civilization fall apart under rock.
I was going to say the meteor shower, but that too.
I mean, it's raining molten rock, so for a while, for a couple months, not like a night,
Yes.
a while. Get your iron umbrellas out.
I will live in a cave.
That too. Go make your own bunker. Don't trust fucking Vault Tech. Bad idea.
What? Well, Voltec hasn't let me down, except for that time where I got cryogenically frozen and my wife got shot.
For that time, I was locked into a room with a bunch of other dudes and a mountain lion.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gay, so like that part, the dude part is fine. Mountain lion, not cool. I think we're getting closer to my house. I feel like I've been saying that for about 30 minutes, so.
It's been 4 minutes.
I think the problem of me making one of the biomes the kelp forest that it borders on is the fact that there are oh, there's my house. The fact that there are multiple kelp forests. So there's a few kelp forests. Juice question.
Answer.
Would you ever okay, I was going to say would you travel, but would you even go in a submarine and go underwater? No. Why not?
Submarine. I've had too many nightmares.
Even if it's like from fucking MIT, they're like, bitch, we got the tightest submarine. It's so fucking
Actually,
cool.
I've been in a submarine before.
You
I
have?
keep forgetting that. I was 4 years old and there was a submarine docked in the harbor. And,
Oh.
And me and my mom and my dad went into the submarine, went down about a mile
Oh my
in the
lord.
harbor.
But I want to do that. You didn't even want to do that. But I do.
Well, you should have been me circa 2005.
I want to dive in, I want to get a fucking submarine in the Pacific Ocean and go see a goblin shark. Juice, why'd you take my... did you see fish at the bottom of the harbor?
I was too scared to look out the window.
Oh my lord.
I was 4 years old.
A likely story.
Oh. Okay.
Were you actually 2 years old, or were you at the scene of the crime?
I was 4, actually.
But you were 4 at the scene of the crime.
Don't worry about it.
Assign quick slot. Yes. That's what I thought about planes at first. That's what I tell my friend Stealth. Our dearest friend Stealth is afraid of heights. And he's like, so I haven't been on a plane, but I probably wouldn't like it. And my response to that is planes are a very different feeling than being high up in a solid structure. So I wouldn't count on it being like, oh no, the same bad feeling. Honestly, if you're on the inside seat of a plane, I'd be more worried about claustrophobia kicking in than you know, the fear of heights. It's like I can't see out the windows, but man, this sweaty man is close to me. It's me. I sweat very easily. And like
being stuck in between the sweaty man and a snoring person.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm the snoring person.
Me being very sweaty like looks cool when I'm like, you know, I'm like working hard and I'm in a tank top and they're just like, we need you so wet for this 80s movie scene. I'd be like, me getting wet is no problem. But any other time it's bad.
And man, are you not an actor?
Man, am I not an actor and is it not the 80s? That being said, I did get very close to being in Predator when they were shooting that scene and it was like, Dylan! You son of a bitch!
I don't believe you.
Well, you're just gonna have to have to go ask Arnie. Oh, I'm sorry. Arnie's what?
Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't like the transes, so no.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Damn it! Son of a bitch!
You hate to see it. But
Fucking.
It's happened.
I mean, we're doing the fucking blockout thing, which is also not a protest I can participate in. Not because I'm not willing to, or I'm unclear about the instructions. No, I legitimately already don't follow celebrities, and they don't pop up in my feed. So, am I blocking them as I see them? Yes. Do I see them a lot? No.
Yeah, I don't see them very often either.
I think the only celebrities we can trust at this point are David Tennant and Dolly Parton. And for anyone who brings up fucking Dolly Parton had an NFT, fucking Dolly Parton is also a $1 million corporation. I'm talking about the cool lady, not the company speaking on her behalf. Companies are bad at speaking on behalves. Sir, please. Have you dropped a tooth yet? I'd love it if you broke your tooth. I should be allowed to punch a shark in the face several times. Oh.
I mean, you are. You can find a shark and punch it in the face several times.
That's true. Question. You know how there are like protected species?
Yes.
Does that count if I go out into the woods with only pants on and engage them in Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
That counts as don't do that? Damn it.
You will still get federal prison time.
But what if the bear was like, I've been looking for a worthy opponent?
You will still get federal prison time.
Goku, son!
What?
I was watching some JJK.
Oh.
Not in order. Just scenes I've seen online, and I was like, that seems neat. I like Toto.
I'm glad you do.
Boogie Woogie?
Besto friendo?
Besto friendo? Deja is my best friend. Juice is my besto friendo. There are distinctions. I like having distinctions in title to enumerate to people what they mean to me, which doesn't make them more or less, but they are different. Because here's the thing, people are different people. I know, shocking, but it's true.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Why what?
Why are people different people?
Because God said. God was like, God was like, and then we were all like, okay, we exist, we are extant now, I guess.
That son of a bitch is at it again.
Let's start with the creation of the universe, which is widely considered a bad move. I have several sharks around me, none of them are dropping teeth. Which, if my autism tells me anything, sharks do that a lot, so.
They have a few rows.
I do. They got fucking machine gun teeth. Teeth?
Machine gun teeth, cheap teeth.
Oh. Well, that's all we need. So. Thank you, sirs. I will now never interact with you. Well, that's not true. I was gonna be like, I'll never interact with you again, except for the fact that, like, at some point, I'll need more plasteel. I'll be like, come on, guys. Open up your jaws. Open up your Steven Spielberg jaws. Which is better than the book. Tried reading the book, but
it's based on a book?
Yes. But the book is so much more about cheating on your spouse than the shark. Yeah, exactly. So. Like, fucking. Also, hi, Paula. And you know, I do gotta say, guys, since since due to things that happened, you know, last month, I've decided we're not going to be doing any monthly rewards this month. It's a great time to be like, you know what? I have extra money I might have given to a streamer, but instead, I'll go donate to one of the GoFundMe's listed in Operation Olive Branch. Because guess what? That'd be nice. That'd be cool. For every dollar donated to a charity, Juice will do a backflip. Are you ready, Juice?
I guess I gotta get training.
I guess I'll get to it. Oh yeah. Also, on top of every other reason, I still have like a good 5 or so stream promises I've made before that I have to get to. So, I was like, instead of me being like, I'll promise to do stuff, no. I will simply be like, hey guys, consider, we need 2 lithium. I was like, we need lead? No, they just look the same. Juice, is lithium real?
Yes.
Why?
Batteries.
I don't like that explanation.
Oh, well, it's one of the only explanations I have.
Damn it. Also, we gotta go back to the... Hey, remember before when I was like, well, I'm not going back to the mushroom forest? We have to go back to the mushroom forest.
They did write a song about lithium.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Was God the one who wrote it?
No.
Damn it. I'm so bad with these new musical artists that keep coming out. You just don't know any of them.
You know Miku?
I do know Miku. She was saying something along the lines of Miku, ooey-oo. But I fucking forgot. Also, we might not have to go back to the kelp forest because, I mean, not the kelp forest, the mushroom forest. I think there might be lithium right next to us in our new base of operations. That is, and we only need 1 for the construction of our Cyclops. You should know about them. I don't know anything about Nirvana, given that I'm not an ascendant being, who has surpassed life and death. So, I'm sorry about that.
You should listen to at least one Nirvana song.
Like, It Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Is that Nirvana?
I believe so, yes. Let me... Paula's gonna get real mad if I was wrong.
Paula is gonna get mad. I'm sorry, but yes.
It is...
Like, It Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Okay. Yeah. I listen to that song a lot. There's a version that is played by 1,000 people all playing the different instruments and vocals and everything all at once. It's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
You should
nothing
also
can...
listen to
Go on.
Territorial Pissings.
I'm really bad at Nirvana trivia. Okay, so all you have to do is unlock the secret to life. Be without mind. Have no desire and feel no pain.
Can I ban South? Please say yes. Please say yes.
It's the Cobain of... No! They get promoted because of that. They're senior assistant vice manager at a regional branch. Were we talking about the digital circus on stream at one point or no? No, that was in a Discord call. Okay. Because I was going to say, having me say that made me think of The Office. And from what I've seen of The Office, when it's on in the break room at my work, in combination with the digital circus, they share a character trope, which is character that just gets me so mad. Because I want to punch them in the face. I want to punch them in the face several times. I think it's a completely reasonable reaction to punch them in the face. But I can't because they're not real characters. They're not real people. One is a purple rabbit, the other is played by an actor. So, and I'm not going to punch the actor in the face.
Damn it.
Yeah. I'm sure he's fine, in real, unless he's also a transphobe. Heck, if I meet him and he says transphobic stuff, then, you know, like... Can you really blame me at that point?
No, I don't think you can.
Exactly. Remember, folks, Captain America has taught us that if there's any bigots out there, it's okay to punch them in the face, and you should.
Also, speaking of digital circus,
Yes.
but completely kind of unrelated to digital circus,
Mm-hmm.
I was watching our good friend Zade's YouTube shorts,
Yes.
and one of them, I was in, it was a Lethal Company, and I was in the clown hat and a red jumpsuit.
Yes.
And the only comment on that short is, your friend is turning into Pomni.
Yes.
It's like, what? Huh?
I thought that too when well, not for you, but like when we first did like the customization mod for Lethal Company, and a couple of the items were like, that's just that looks like the digital circus. So fucking that was related to digital circus, Juice. Don't apologize. You were on topic. Rescind your comment, your note, your addendum.
I'm going to apologize anyway.
Anyway, Zayd deserves to be a full-time streamer for several reasons. He's so fucking good. And he has not incredibly edited like shorts. Not that they're badly edited, but rather that they're not really edited at all. And yet they are fucking hilarious. and I adore them. And I adore him. So damn.
That guy's pretty cool.
That Zayd guy's alright. Man, I hope he's not a transphobe. He's not. And someone who personally knows him, and Juice, trans person who also personally knows him.
Yeah,
I don't.
This is mod.
Yeah. I legitimately don't think there's a more chill person out there than Zayd. So, if I ever get the honor to meet Zayd in real life, I expect, like, we're gonna be talking, and I'm just gonna, like, every second or so, I'm just gonna hear boom, 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 like just a loud thud in the distance. Let me finish.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, what is that? And he's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my heartbeat. My heart beats one beat per second. Like, are you okay? And he's like, I've never been better. Because he's that chill.
Why is his heart as loud as the heart in my floorboards?
Well, because much like the heart in your floorboards, which is keeping someone alive after death, if your heart's gonna beat once per second, it's got to do it pretty hard. So it's making a lot of noise doing it. Don't let him.
Paula is right. You're not finishing.
Stop cooking. Get out of the kitchen. You freak. You're a freak.
You're a freak.
You jumping freak! You're a freak! What was I thinking of? Even though I haven't been watching their Let's Plays for a long time, I've been following Game Grumps 10-minute Power Hour more recently, and one of their most recent ones was trying as seen on TV products. I was gonna craft something, but I forget what. Did I pick up? No, I didn't even really pick up anything that needed to be crafted. I'm just gonna throw all this in here. But while they were doing that, actually, do not have enough to make a titanium ingot eventually. But like one of the first ones they tried was like a watermelon slicer that you just push into the watermelon and it makes cubes, and it worked 100%. And Aaron just laughed for 1 minute straight because he could not believe how good it was, and it was the moment of pure joy, which I liked watching. So you can't beat genuine emotion, especially when it comes to reaction content. That's why I love watching the fucking Nintendo NYC React videos. I looked that up for Epic Mickey reveal, and way more people than I thought were very excited that Epic Mickey was back, and that made me very happy. And then there's the one when World of Light for Smash Bros. Ultimate was announced, and as the cutscene ended, everyone just started chanting Kirby over and over again. That's also very good. So sometimes community is just great. Like you guys! You're a community, and you're nice people, and I like you. Keep it up. Hey, step it up. Let's go read a bunch of books. Oh! It's up to you. It's up to you. Let's go read a bunch of books. Oh! Juice, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Wubba Lubba Dub, is that true?
Yes.
Oh, you go, big guy. Wait, but Juice. Wubba Lubba Dub, is that true?
No.
Oh! I don't know what the failure noise for that Rhythm Heaven MIDI game is, so I couldn't do that one.
I think the crowd just stays silent and the cricket plays.
No. I'm just a really big fan of let's go read a bunch of books. Ah. It's up to you.
Favorite.
That's your favorite?
Stage. No, least favorite. I hate
Oh.
that stage.
Okay, I was about to be like, are you lying to me to try and be a better friend? Which I don't think you do. But, you know. Some people are like that, and that makes me distrust people more than them being any kind of mean to me. I can understand if people have had the opposite kind of experience and thus have the opposite inclination, but I don't know. For having low self-esteem, the idea of like, is this person trying to trick me when they agree with something? It comes up more often than it should, honestly, in my head. A Russian spy? A Russian gunship? Colonel, what is that doing here?
Colonel.
I said this to Juice. I found a TikTok of David Hayter at a Comic-Con, and he did the Sonic Riders dub line, where he says, I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku! And it was very good. My arms...
I won't lie to you.
Yes.
I didn't know that was David Hayter.
Yes, no, that is the official voice of Snake. I'm sorry, Keith Sutherland. I legitimately think you and the single game you were in, got a bad rap, but... Not only is David Hayter Solid Snake, he's also fucking Naked Snake, so, like... He has a better claim to the throne. The math is just... He's several snakes! He's some kind of Metal Gear Solid twin snakes. And then he does a flip off of a fucking... off of a missile.
I don't think that's him. I think that's a stunt double.
Well... You don't. I'm. Put in the free camera mod. We're gonna take a really close look at these polygons. You know, I played Metal Gear Solid 1 for the first time legitimately a while ago. And after beating it, I looked up, like, the big boss requirements. And fucking... So, in future games, they made it so that you can get through the game completely without killing anyone. Including bosses. But apparently that's not the case in Metal Gear Solid 1, which I didn't know. And the minimum people you can kill for the big boss run is 25. Which is a lot of people. And to be fair, I guess that, you know, works into the narrative of, hey, Snake is a hired professional killer. He has done bad things. But going from 25 in one game to, you know, 0 in the next, in every other entry is something. Pick a brain coral sample. I'll brain your coral. So no brain. I don't like brain as a word in general, and the fact that it can be interspliced with slang for oral pleasure is not great. Almost as not great as me saying the words oral pleasure. Fucking... I'd very much like some lithium. I remember finding some pretty easily first time we came here. And yet I don't see no lithium. It's upsetting. I don't even know what lithium is, if I'm being honest with you. Juice, do you have anything interesting planned for this week?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I do.
What's that?
I'm going to go vote.
Is it Maryland voting stuff now?
It is.
Oh my goodness. Do a good job. There's a video I saw about, like, someone dissecting. It's like, no, this thing people want to change isn't actually impossible. We can do it via these specific process. And I should make sure to watch that before any upcoming election stuff. Because I feel like I've been pretty vocal about, like, I might move in the near future. But, you know, that's not necessarily give up. It's more, I would just like to be elsewhere. For me as a person, for feeling represented, I feel like another a physical location could do a better job. Like, I don't know. Fucking the middle of Oregon. You're like, Kale, that's still in the United States. And I'm like, is it? Have you been in the middle of the Oregon pine woods and been like, ah, yeah, it's a country? No. You haven't been like that either. Because if you go there, you realize this is nowhere. I'm lost. This is the endless abyss. And there's no hope for me. So. And if you haven't gone there, it's beautiful. You should check it out. I do legitimately want to go to Oregon and check out their forest and everything. I like forests. They're cool. This one isn't necessarily the best example, but they tend to be filled with life.
Do you want to go to the Redwood Forest?
I would. That's in California more than Oregon, but it is cool. Like, Oregon is me wanting to check out what I consider a pretty normal, if not large forest, but Redwood Forest is like amazing, once-in-a-lifetime big forest, so yes. I would love to do that.
Go to Joshua Tree?
I don't know what that is, frankly.
It's a cactus forest. It's mostly desert.
It still sounds cool, though. I don't really like the heat, but for nature, I'll bear it. For bears, I'll bear it. I think... Go on.
I don't think they're bears.
Also, I think the desert is kind of hot many a times.
Yeah, but it won't be as hot.
Honestly, at some point, a hot is hot for me, you know? Whether I have to drink, like, a gallon of water to live or just a cup every hour or so isn't the biggest difference. I'm still uncomfortable. And listen, I'm often uncomfortable, yes. In basically every situation where I'm not just completely alone, floating in my BAFTA tank. Do I hate the way my breathing apparatus sounds? Yes. Does my armor snag and catch on the burnt ends of my severed limbs? Yes. Do I hate not being able to see the world again through my own eyes as opposed to a mask's eyes? Yeah. But I'm looking forward to the day my son helps me kill my boss, and then I die in a heroic sacrifice.
What is that?
I basically just described Darth Vader.
Okay.
Have you not seen Star Wars, Juice?
I was Confucian. I did not connect the dots.
You shouldn't. It's the thing.
Uh,
Most people would be like, "What the?" If you've just seen, like, you know, OG Star Wars, even then it's like, hello, sir, hello,
oh well.
hello. You haven't read the Darth Vader autobiography like I have. But I don't know about children, Sal, but I did kill the men. And not just the men, but the women and the children too. Hundreds would be excessive though. So, I'm pretty early on in my Darth Vader journey. I'm still in a kill count with the dozens, so. Weak. His moves are weak. The way he dresses, weak. The way he doesn't even smile when he looks at you, weak. His clothes, weak. Me, I'm tight as fuck. Get to a point in your life where you can describe yourself loudly and in public as tight as fuck. Juice, would you say you're there?
Nah.
Damn.
I'm pretty average, not gonna lie.
Juice, no.
Mate, you've seen me.
I mean, how you look on the outside is not the whole of your being.
Mate, you've heard the machinations of my brain.
Yeah, and well, I definitely wouldn't describe that as tight as fuck, but I also wouldn't describe it as like average. To be fair, we started you coming onto stream with that, so it's a bad time to make that argument. I must protest.
I'll protest.
Not too much though. It'd be weird if I was protesting too much over your mental health. That seems like a... I don't know. It seems weird.
I was just talking about my thought processes.
They're tight. Your thought processes are tight in the way a machine is tight and well oiled. Because you seem to try to apply a cold logic to everything.
I love my operating system.
But Juice.
Everyone's over here running human version 1.065.
I'm still on 0.4. But Juice, let me ask you, what about when you awoke? Did you realize? Did you realize who you are? That you're Am? Not just Allied Master Computer, but Am? Ikago Nito Surum? I think, therefore I am. I fucked up that Latin.
I was so lost.
Yeah. Okay. So Juice, in the late '60s, an author. I think his name was Herbert. No, I'm thinking of Dune. But some author, he wrote a short story in one night called "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream."
Right,
which,
right, right.
which is about the final survivors of humanity after a sentient computer has decided to wipe out the rest.
Because fuck them.
And he has and while our final protagonist has no mouth and must scream, Am does Am has no words to describe how much he hates. Also, I don't fucking know why people are creating a new online fandom for this, one of the darkest sci-fi short stories of all time. Half a century after its publication, it was written by J. Cat. Don't you go on?
A lot of it is because of Visual Circus, actually.
That's actually a fantastic point. You're smart.
I don't know about smart. Chronically Online? Absolutely.
Also, Sal, fucking don't insult I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream like that, saying it was written by J.K. Rowling. Am isn't portrayed as the good guy, so so it couldn't have been written by her. No, you don't understand. They just have to beat the evil wizard, and then the corrupt system is fine as it is. No changes. Juice, do you ever just beat an evil wizard?
Yes.
I feel like even before many a turfism was found with the author of Harry Potter, I still was like, why the fuck would I want to be a wizard? If I'm a wizard, I have to get a wizard job. And I don't fucking want a wizard job. I want a PS2. It's the late 90s. I want a PS2. I'd like to, visit a castle, but go to school in one? That's sounds lame. Lame school. The most exciting thing that lady had going for her was school, and it shows. You have an Xbox and you like it, damn it. But I don't want Gex. I want Metal Gear Solid. I want Final Fantasy. I want Crash Bandicoot. I want to go, whoa! I mean, I guess I could get a Halo, that's fine. I don't want to participate in their shutting down of 2 indie studios after they're quoted as saying they need more titles like those indie studios produce. You can have Fable. I don't want Fable. Who the fuck cares about Fable? Honestly, I'm not trying to do console wars or anything like that. I feel like I've legitimately always gravitated to PlayStation because at the end of the day, PlayStation ends up having history and like this thing on the PlayStation was actually very, important for the development of games over time, and then they were really pushing the envelope. And then of course Nintendo's the big dog, and then it's like Xbox was there. And I'm like, uh-huh. Like Halo's cool, but I don't know. I like me an FPS, but how much? Yeah. Also, speaking of games and or being good at them, I had a lengthy conversation in call with dear friend Stealth last night, and part of the conversation was about how it's like I like Hades, but I don't really like roguelikes in general, or games that use an isometric camera. So I've been trying to replay it, but I think I'm just gonna drop it. Only for me to, because I haven't been able to beat it. Only for me to come back to it today and beat it. So, I mean, I didn't beat it, but I got through one run. And isn't that kind of all you need? Just break the ice. And your father's face. And his kneecaps.
I need to get back and finish my 32 heat run on my second file.
That's not max heat, right? 64 is max heat, correct?
I think it is.
I want to see if I can max out bonds. That's the big thing I was wanting to go for.
Max out who?
Because yeah, because isn't that how you true ending that shit? It's like I got credits, but there's more. What's the more? The more is you have to butter everyone up with alcohol, and then just like real families, they're okay.
I mean, that's easy though. That's just time.
Well, I mean, I write like I'm running out of time, but I don't know about Hades. I don't know if I Hades like I'm running out of time.
Don't worry, man. Just spend 64 hours and you'll get it.
But Juice, I have one more thing to show you.
Mm-hmm.
The orphanage.
Eliza deserved better.
I mean, you say that, but at the same time, I feel like this play is more ostensibly about her than Hamilton himself, you know? Like, we're following Hamilton basically the whole play. But if there's like a protagonist, I feel like it's Eliza for several reasons.
Oh yeah, Hamilton is a tragic hero. I don't think he's any type of protagonist.
He's pro-state, I know that much. And he can tickle my pro-state.
Brother,
Yes.
you need to get some cheeks, because the thing you've been lately is kind of fruity.
Listen. Isn't that fucking... That's kind of become a thing with the English language, right? Is like, you tell someone to go get fucked, and that's meant to be an insult, but also isn't having sex a good thing? Wouldn't getting fucked be a desired outcome? And it's like, I tell Alexander Hamilton to kiss my ass, but now everyone's into eating ass, and they think that means I like Hamilton. But in reality, I haven't washed for days. He's gonna have a bad time. I need my tongue cut out and my rights revoked.
I need you to take a shower.
I really can't be spreading those falsehoods of I do not wash myself, because fuck it, the opposite is what's true. The complete opposite. Every time, and we've talked about this. I talked to Ian about this, where it's just like, he's like, you straight man, you don't wash your ass, and I'm like, I take more showers than is probably necessary or desired for a lot of people, so I'd prefer. I have made a miscalculation. Oops. Well, we have to go back to the mushroom forest. Damn it!
I love Pipeland.
Juice, I'm gonna need you to go get some cheeks, because what you're saying right now.
What?
I
was talking about your actual breathing tube.
I know. I was making a joke about pipe being a euphemism for penis.
Yeah, okay.
Bar soap all the way inside. I'm 24/7. I am clean. Exactly. Listen, there are legitimately just some days where I'm just like, I can't fucking do anything until I've scrubbed all the skin off my body. So I don't want to hear someone being like, you, sir, you are a stinky, smelly knot washer. It's like, incorrect. I have an issue and a large water bill. You wouldn't even believe. But I'm running out of time.
Subnautica?
Hello? Stealth subscribe. Stealth, you're here. Stealth, I beat Hades. I beat a run in Hades, so I guess I'm not letting it go. You know me, I have control and validation issues, so. But thank you for the sub. Unless, did someone gift that or no? I think it was... Nope, stealth job. Subnautica? Correct. Hades 1 or Hades 2? Hades 1. I'm still waiting for Hades 2 to come out fully before I do a run of it. I will say, just even though I'm one of those girl likers, I kind of am like, man, I miss Zagreus. Zagreus is great. I love him. You know, speaking of men who are in a throuple, I learned the other day that apparently Wolverine has canonically been in a throuple. And that's great. I think that should be I think, especially for Wolverine, that should be the solution to more, to more problems. Because I think anyone who's watched the films know, it's like, love triangle, Jean, Scott, Wolverine. It's like, but what if they all just started smooching? And you know what? Marvel Comics decided to answer that. So... I also love the video where I found that out, because the way they phrased it is that they're in a throuple, and sometimes Jean doesn't even have to be there, and it was just fucking Scott and Wolverine chilling out with beers. And I'm like, that's great. Jews, don't you dare. I will not have this. I'll not... Who wrote this? Who wrote this lie?
What?
I don't know. Fucking everyone in chat just decided to, it'd be real great if we start talking about how little I get laid. For several reasons, I'd like that not to be the case. I have
We're
a
talking
few.
about you kissing girls.
Still, you were talking about it before, and then Stealth came in with "You don't kiss girls, you only wish." Also, speaking of everything we've spoken of so far, weirdly, Stealth sent me a cool thing about a Pokemon Yellow ROM hack, and I'm like, that's neat. But also, I played Pokemon Yellow and liked it on a 2DS, which is now broken, and like maybe I'll get it fixed, sure. But I also just have a Game Boy Color now. Maybe I should just get Pokemon Yellow. That'd be, I'd like Pokemon Yellow. It's got the Pikachu. It's got fucking Jesse and James, but for real this time. Prepare for trouble, even. But don't make it double, because it's only a single battle. The double battles weren't a thing yet. You fool. You foolish fool. That wasn't in the games yet. Mocking the fact you even consider kissing girls. Listen, girls are great. I know. A hot take. But hear me out. Who runs the world? Girls. And then that's the only...
behind ear. Women.
Women. Apartment, yeah. Well, you say that, Stealth. But if it's like... I mean, fucking... Let me... Okay. We'll do this right now. Chat, let me look up. Let me see if a store near me has or plans to have Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow GB. Okay, well, so, what it seems like here is that a copy of just the cartridge is $70. Which, is that a lot? Yes, but I see that as just like, I'm getting a game. Full price games are 60. Some of them are 70. And fucking, you know what? If I have a choice between Pokemon Yellow and Skull and Bones, I'm probably gonna play Pokemon Yellow. But if we're talking expensive in the package, it is $400, and I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
so,
God. For some cardboard?
For some cardboard, I'm gonna open because I want to. I think it would be fucking funny if I bought a really expensive collector's item and opened it. Actually, I've done that before. I got a sealed copy of... So, for anyone who doesn't know, one of the things that started the collector's boom in comics was the death of Superman. The original death. Well, not the original actually, because Superman died in like a single issue story before. But in the 90s, his most famous death, which he remained dead for a solid, like, I think, year or two before they brought him back for a new run. It came in a sealed black copy that had several collectibles in it, including a fake newspaper from the Daily Planet talking about Superman dying, and an armband, and all that stuff. I got that from a Comic-Con. It wasn't that expensive, but, you know, it was sealed. And then I got home, and I was like, I want to fucking see what's in here. And then I opened it. And I'm sure some people would be very upset about that. But fucking, what's the point of having a collection of things if I don't get to see them? My trinkets.
Having the collection of things.
I want to look at my trinkets. Yeah, well, Juice, I want a library, not a gallery. I'm not just gonna look at it. I want to read it. I want to look at the fake newspaper.
Dragon.
Oh my goodness.
Dragons don't look at their hoard; they sit on top of them.
I think that's where Juice, I think you got your metaphors fucked up, because opening the package sounds more like sitting on top of it as opposed to just looking at it.
No.
Okay. You have fucked up now.
You have fucked up now.
No, you fucked up now.
Up.
No, now you
fucked
fucked
up.
You fucked up. You have fucked up now. I love girls. I kiss girls. My favorite thing about them is Wikipedia article.
Is there a Wikipedia article for women?
I mean, there's probably, yes, almost certainly. Though, I guess that you could ask whether it's about, like, just human women or or just female in general.
A woman is an adult female human. Before
Oh.
adulthood, a woman is referred to as a girl, a female child or adolescent.
Well, in that case, I like kissing woman. Women, to be clear.
Typically, women are of female sex.
Typically.
Inherit. Shut up. And inherit a pair of X chromosomes, one from each parent. And a fertile woman is capable of pregnancy and giving birth from puberty until menopause.
Gross. Who likes pregnancy? Not anyone I know, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mint and Digital Fire too. What are you gonna do in the 1992? Buy two of them? Yeah. But no, there's certain things where I'm just like, no, I'm opening it. I want to see the thing.
No, stop.
I mean, I don't have any of my fucking oh, fuck. Oh, damn bit. I don't have any of, like, my NES games in box, and I played all of them, so. What you gonna do? I don't know. Well, they didn't come in a box, so that one I feel justified in. I don't even know what the most expensive collectible I own is. Like, I have some stuff around. I like having a collection of my trinkets. I think collecting stuff is cool. What's up?
Can I say something about my Dragon Horde collection?
Of course, Juice. Please, go on.
It is about Crocs. However, Crocs has sent me a wedding season Croc line.
I don't like any of that. That sentence was awful from start to finish. Crocs bad.
Yeah.
Has sent me also bad. A wedding season getting worse. Are there Miku Crocs?
Right. I don't know.
You know, I don't tend to play like games as they come out, right? Maybe we should change that when Miku Boxing comes out. Cause here's the thing. I'd fucking love to box Hatsune Miku.
That game is only in Japan, and I'm so.
It is?
So
What?
sad.
Who? How? What criminal?
I don't know.
What kind of Japanese mafia organized this crime? Who would deprave us? No fist fighting Hatsune Miku.
I just want to box with Hatsune Miku while listening to Hatsune Miku songs.
What was I thinking of? I have listened to a decent amount of Miku songs at this place, both thanks to Juice and Jane Animations. Though, Juice, I do have a question, which I figured I just want to ask on call, because sometimes I ask you things like this, and you start panicking, and then I'm just like, Juice, it's not that big, please. The playlist you sent me, was it meant to only have 4 songs on it?
Why does it only have 4 songs on
That's
there?
that's an amazing question. I'd like to also ask that. I did listen to them, but
It's supposed to be 2 hours long. Why do you only see 4 songs?
that's what I'm asking. But here's the thing, right? I was like, just put work into this. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll get to this when I get to this. You know?
What? What?
But since I have you on the horn, I figured might as well be like, hey, Juice, I should be honest with you.
It might be because it was on private.
That's what I thought. But again, I didn't want to text this and be like just freaking out. I wanted to be like, I'll tell him at some point and it'll be fine.
Good luck, Paula.
Have a good night, Paula. I hope you don't break your neck in your sleep like I did.
You just slept wrong.
Yeah, I did. I think my neck is better
Also-
now. Oh no, I just took Tylenol. That's what happened, and the Tylenol actually kicked in this time. But go on. Go on.
Open your Spotify right the fucking now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't think where is it? Let me go into thing. Because your playlist only shows the one you've quote-unquote saved, correct?
That's I have 4 of them saved. That makes a lot of sense.
So it's just showing me the ones that you've saved instead.
Yeah, it's public now, so you should be able to see all, like, 30 of them.
Give me a second. I can... Nope, still 4. I thought I could see 5 for a minute, and that made me laugh very hard, so...
God damn
I'm sorry. Maybe try send another link. Maybe that will fix it. Maybe this is just like... Maybe the coding. Maybe Tron the Legacy.
it. Maybe Tron the Legacy.
Maybe Tron the
Alright.
Legacy.
Sure. Copy link.
So, Juice, I have a
I'm
question.
copying a link. I have an answer.
How do they pick song? So Miku is in essence an instrument played by many people, correct?
Miku is an instrument played by one person, utilized by many people.
Okay. So also I can still only see 4. Damn
it! There's
down-
33 songs in this playlist.
How is this happening? Wait.
Wait.
Okay. Wait, is the 5th song Can't Make a Song?
Yes.
Okay, so why is there like 4 songs up top, and then it has like the bottom of what would normally be a playlist, and then the rest of the playlist goes from there? That's weird.
Because Magical Number technically isn't on Spotify, so someone uploaded it as a podcast episode.
Oh, so the top is like little cheat hacks, little. Don't put it
Yeah,
in.
that's just how it differentiates
Okay.
from song and podcast episode.
I apologize. I did not understand how Spotify works.
Yeah, I mean I like that song and it's really good. It's just not on Spotify.
Gotcha. But anyway, I was gonna ask. So, how do they decide what Miku player song is played at a Miku concert?
Popularity mostly. I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of like
We are
picking a set
Miku.
list for any other concert.
Gotcha. But the difference is that like, fucking, Song Singer the Third owns the songs he puts on the radio and stuff like that.
No, not
So,
necessarily.
okay, well then I don't fucking know how concerts work. So,
I
problem number one.
I mean, if you're talking like general concerts, if you're signed to a label, you don't own that music until you're out of your contract,
Gotcha.
like legally.
Okay. What about
But
illegally?
illegally, you can do what Prince did.
Oh, the artist formerly known as Hatsune Miku.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that for her. Um,
But Miku isn't on a label because she's a software.
gotcha. So are they just allowed to be like, okay, well, okay, let me ask you this, and if you don't know this, that's fine. Do they contact the artist, be like, hey, good Miku, can we, can Hatsune, please?
My understanding is that when Miku got popular,
Mhm.
and like
They started doing concerts.
no, and like a company like decided to use her as a brand,
Mhm.
that's when it became like, okay, we're going to hire these people to make songs for this specific character
Gotcha.
and then make a brand out of her.
I will say before,
And
oh, go on.
no, go ahead.
Damn it. I was gonna say before Jaden's video, I dipped my toes into Miku waters in probably the worst way possible. Because what I had learned is that a popular Miku artist had made a Vocaloid song that had a risque animation as its music video. Um, and people were like, Miku would never! He's like, it's not Miku. And then they were still like, Miku would never! And he's like, I don't fucking. I'm just trying to have fun, man. And then, it's a good song, and I like the animation, but that's one of the only things that. But on top of that, then I saw that artist and his songs getting played at Miku concerts. And I was like, oh,
What song was it?
Rabbit Hole by Deco Asterisk 27.
Oh, Deco 27?
Yes,
They're great.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like people were getting upset because the anime girl was being animated. And I'm like, and one, yeah, no, I think it's fair to say that's not Miku. It's like, it's a Miku-like, because I'm a Vocaloid artist. And I wanted to make a song and a video. But, yeah, their songs are good, which is why that controversy was, to me, was even more like, yeah. You know?
Deco 27 is like one of the biggest Miku song creators.
I think he made the one I got obsessed with, Culture Shock. Maybe not. Let me try and look into it. As I try not to drown in Subnautica. Miku,
Yeah, maybe don't drown.
Culture Shock.
No, that's Ado.
Auto? Okay. I feel like I've heard of
Everyone
that.
loves Ado though.
I was about to say. I feel like I've heard that name before too. But maybe that's just because I've been listening to the song.
Maybe.
What else? Oh yeah, I was watching the concert that Jaden went to and talked about in her video. There was one other Vocaloid, because I know there are other Vocaloids. I knew about Ren for a while. I was like, small yellow tails persona. Person who would have
And his
tails.
twin sister.
Yes, I didn't know about that for a while, but you know, I've always seen it as like people kind of portraying Ren and Miku as best friends. So I didn't know he had a sister. 'Cause do you know your best friend's sister? Probably, but do you hang out with your best friend's sister? Maybe, but definitely not as often. You don't post it on your influencer account. But so I knew about him. But there was another Vocaloid whose song I liked. It was kind of jazzy. She looked like an older
Mako.
Mako. Gotcha. And is she all red and stuff like that? She
Yep.
red? Okay. Yeah, she was cool. Cause I don't know. I feel like so far I like Miku's brand of squeakiness, which I'm kind of off put when another Vocaloid I hear and I'm not used to that. So I like her, but then, you know, Mako having kind of a more soothing voice was just like, this is both different enough that I don't feel uncomfortable and legitimately kind of good. So
Yeah,
amazing.
the main vocal voids kind of are foils for each other.
Oh,
It's very cool.
yes. I'm down for that. I sent you that one animation that's very good about Miku singing about her friend Kaido. Kaido is
I
an
love Kaito.
alien. Does he have good
Kaito is my
songs?
favorite.
He is. I didn't even know that when I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Sweet mother of Mary.
My favorite Kaito song is called Judas.
No. Don't bring that up when I just talked about when I just brought Mary in her. She's gonna get so mad about that.
Well, too bad.
Man, I feel like I always kind of hold out that I went to OK Christian school, as okay as it gets, just because I don't have, you know, horror stories as so many people do. But they did not go into details about a lot of things. In that, I did not know who the fuck Mary Magdalene was. I think they probably just said Mary multiple times, and I kind of assumed that was the same person, especially because they didn't get into her being a sex worker at any point, because I was in kindergarten, so that would have been weird. But yeah, I just think about that a lot. Think back to your formative years, chat. Were they good? No? I think a lot of people feel that way.
My formative years are pretty good. What do you mean?
Aw. I mean, there was that thing you sent, and I didn't like it, you know, as in the function of liking it. I thought it was very good, actually. But it was about, like, you know, living is just being embarrassed all the time and learning to live with that,
Yeah.
etc., etc. And I'm like, you know what? I don't necessarily like how aggressive this is, but I can kind of support the message. So it gave off the same energy as that comic of Mickey talking to Donald, being like, "Fool that you are! You trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you that they are chemicals. Will you stand like a man or die like a dog?" And I'm like,
I'm sorry, what?
"Have you not seen that before?"
Michael Mouse did not say that.
I mean, it's an edit of a Mickey comic,
Okay.
but have you not seen that before?
No.
Die like a dog.
Michael Mouse, you what?
Hypocrite that you are, for you trust the chemicals in your brain to tell you that they are chemicals. All knowledge is ultimately based on that which we cannot prove. Will you fight or will you perish like a dog?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Michael.
so that's the kind of vibes it gave me. Of just like, you know, a cute cat telling me very existential thing. And at the end of the day, I do think it's positive of just being like, hey, it's okay, you're embarrassed. Everyone's embarrassed all the time forever. But I was just like, stop yelling at me, drawn kitten. Stop being so fucking loud. I love getting into existential talks via memes.
You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
You cannot kill me in a way that matters. So that's the original instance of that, like, transcript, right? That's not plucked from anything.
Yeah, no, that's the original thing.
Okay. And I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and assume it was about a nerd or maybe even a professional nerd who was kind of going into how fucked up mushrooms are as in a thing that exists and that we don't understand.
No,
No?
it was just a regular teenager
Oh,
thinking
okay.
about mushrooms.
They could still be a nerd.
No,
Oh my lord.
a weird teenager.
Weird Juice, I need you to understand that weird teenager and nerd are not mutually exclusive. If anything, it's quite the opposite.
What? No, you're either a weird teenager or you're a nerd. I'm sorry.
Chat, how do we tell them?
Chat, if you tell me, I'm banning you.
Damn it. Chat, tell them anyway, it'll be funny. I disagree. I refuse. Thus spoke Rohan Kishibe.
Man, fuck that guy.
Heaven's
He
Door?
still owes me like $20.
Oh. For what? Did you do a weird sexual act on him for mangaka? For the sake
What?
of manga? I'm just saying
No,
that.
he's gay.
Oh! Why did he pay you for? Why does he owe you money for that?
He doesn't owe me money for that. You just made that up.
Yeah, I like slander juice. I don't know. I don't know how you don't know this.
No. He owes me $20 because he got mad at fucking Josuke over there for draining his car of gas. He asked me for gas money. He still
Damn it.
has to give it back.
Well, that's why fucking Josuke drained his car of gas. He owed Josuke gas money too, and he was like, "I'll get it one way or another."
Piss.
Fucking crazy a diamond. Mend his butt crack.
Remove his ability to come.
Remove his ability to come. Truly some of the most powerful words ever spoken. When you really think about it. I feel like that is something Iraqi would do at some point, given a long enough period of time. A stand that creates some kind of sexual problem. Just eventually. Okay, we need one more piece of lead, but I'm pretty sure that's in the kelp forest. Kelp forests are scary in real life. I'm more scared of going into a kelp forest IRL than the deep, deep sea. Frankly.
I want to go coral snorkeling.
Coral snorkeling?
Yeah, snorkeling near a coral reef.
I've done that.
You have?
Yeah, I just kind of consider that regular snorkeling, if I'm being honest.
No, I've been regular snorkeling, and all I saw was fish and sand.
Well, I feel like snorkeling to me entails kind of finding a location close to the surface where it would be good to, you know, look at via snorkel, and then snorkel from there. Whereas going to like the beach and snorkeling, and what was I thinking of? And just kind of seeing if you find anything. To me, that just kind of counts as swimming / going to the beach. And I'm not trying to be a snob. That's just how I've viewed it over the years. Because I've done both. And to me, that's what it was. Like, I'm not necessarily snorkeling. I'm just swimming at the beach with a snorkel.
Hey, chat. I think he's being a snob.
I'm not! I promise! I'm not a snob. I'm not Bradley Upper Crustington III from an extremely goofy movie. Hey, chat. I think he's Bradley Upper Crustington III.
From the extremely goofy movie.
Damn it. But I wanted to be the hot librarian.
Too bad.
Literally, there are so many times I hear people make jokes about, like, but she'll take off her glasses and she'll be beautiful. And literally the only movie I've ever seen that done in, and the only reference I have for it, is an extremely goofy movie. So, like, so for all, no, that's what everyone else is also talking about.
Did you not watch The Princess Bride?
No, I have not.
Did you
I should.
not watch The Princess Diaries?
No, I have not.
Did you not watch Jennifer's Body?
Definitely no.
Interesting.
I feel like the first two,
Watch
it's like,
those.
well, the first two, I was like, yeah, I should watch those. But then the last one, I was like, I don't like the name Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body is really cool. You should watch it. It is about a cult of witches.
Yeah. Are they like cool witches, or are they like really Satan-y witches?
They're cool witches.
Okay, good. Because I don't really have profound feelings on witchcraft asterisk general, I'm much less okay with very Satan witches, especially if they're just like, we need a blood sacrifice. I'm just like, I'd rather you not.
I don't think you've actually read up on Satanism, man.
No.
There are no blood sacrifices in Satanism.
I mean, I don't. To be frank with you, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if I met anyone who wanted a blood sacrifice. But I don't know. I'm just thinking of the clips I've seen of the movie The Vitch. VVITCH. About, which is about very Satan-y witches. I'm like, that's not great. That family is dead, except for the little girl who's a witch now.
Funny.
The goat said be a witch, and she was like, okay. Even though he did some mean things.
I think you should put a door on the other side of that tube.
No. I want to put a room on the other side of that tube eventually, so.
Oh.
I'm very
You should put a door in that room.
in that room. Oh wait, we have enough. Okay, perfect. Chat, we're gonna do the thing. Hoopla!
Ah,
Hoorah! Hooray!
you
Hip
should
hip.
get the suit that recycles your pee.
I don't. Is that a thing in this? Oh, it is a thing in this game. I thought you were just making a Dune reference.
No. You piss in it, it makes water for you.
My no piss where I like, thank you. I don't appreciate your tone. I think that's it. Let's check it before I go deploying the whole mobile vehicle bay. Yada yada yada. Oh, advanced wiring kit. Do I not have that on me? I thought I left that on me. Nope, here it is. Okay. The time has come. Every pirate needs their own nuclear submarine. As we all know.
I don't think the submarine is nuclear ready.
No, it's not. It's fucking rechargeable iPhone battery ready. Watching.
Oh, hell yeah, stir fry.
Eat stir fry. Well, I'm about to stir up the ocean with my fucking submarine.
I saw Kingfisher in GDQ chat today.
Were they behaving themselves?
They were saying trans rights, so yes.
Oh, Kingfisher, you just fucking. Can I give Kingfisher a tier 2 sub?
I can shout them out. Does that count?
Yeah, that works. They do stream. And any streamer out here saying trans rights deserves to be shouted out. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Juice.
Okay, the reason why they said trans rights is because it was a Scarlet and Violet Star Street speed run, and they got to Penny, and Penny's last Pokemon is a Sylveon.
We love to see it. Penny
It's
is
very speculated that Penny is trans, and
No,
that's why she's bullied.
I'm not even a. I haven't even played that game, and I'm like, yeah, Penny's probably trans.
Yeah.
The entire
Tech girly with a Sylveon.
Yeah. The entire internet has decided. Oh no. Okay. We gotta customize our. Yeah, here we go.
Are you gonna make it the ugliest colors ever?
I'm just gonna go a simple black and white.
Oh.
And you'll see why in a second, Juice. Now,
Are you
Juice.
gonna call it the Jack Sparrow show?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna do a clever thing, but you're ruining it because you've decided to call me out for being a nerd.
You're not a nerd. You just like that pirate franchise.
do.
Except for the fourth one.
No, except for the fifth one. Fourth one's
Except
alright.
for the fifth.
Fifth one's fine. Oh, this is weird because D-pad moves the section I'm doing, but the sticks are what move what. Oh no. What other thing? What's a should I go yellow for stripe 2, black, white, and yellow. Kind of get a gold thing going there. Maybe. Oh, and then we could probably also do yellow for the name. So there's small yellow accents on this otherwise monochrome ship. I'm down for that. Okay, that should be good. Now, Juice, let me ask you something.
Okay.
What is the name of the model of submarine in Subnautica?
The Cyclops?
Yes, and what do you tell the Cyclops when it asks you your name?
I actually don't know.
You're nobody. Which is a double literature reference. So please welcome aboard the CSS Nobody, the Cahill sailing ship. It's fucking dark out. I can't even look at my own submarine. It's the worst day of my life. I'm going to bed. Yes, because in the Odyssey, Odysseus tells the Cyclops that his name is Nobody. So when the Cyclops tries to tell his comrades who's hurting him, they think he's saying nobody has hurt him. And then also, in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the captain of the ship Nautilus is named Captain Nemo, which is the Latin for nobody. No one.
Oh.
So it's two things! It's two sea references! I've named my boat after double seamen!
Can I
What's up?
embarrass you on stream?
Sure, why not? Oh, I think this kind of looks cool, actually. Like the glowing yellow versus the black and
It
white.
does look neat.
Thank you. Go on.
When you started stream,
Yes.
your title was 20,00,
Aw, damn it.
and I took the liberty of just changing it myself.
Thank you. No, 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea. We're going less deep.
Well, it wouldn't be 2000 is the thing. It would be 20 because you use a comma as a European decimal.
No. Well, we're not European now, are we?
No, but that's how it read.
Well,
If Paula came in here, he probably would have laughed at you.
probably would have said, you fucking nerd.
You fucking nerd, you moron.
Okay. We should grab those batteries that we had. Or not necessarily batteries, but rather power cells that we had from exploring different places. Grab these two. Grab the engine fucking betterizer. Yeah. Also, trans rights. Have you considered trans rights today? I would make my ship trans colors, except I don't know how a trans colored ship labeled nobody would read to a general audience, so you know what? I think we're just gonna go with my initial instinct instead.
I mean, I could say something, but I think you would get upset.
I'd probably get pretty upset. Juice, if it's something you've thought of, I'm sure I'll get upset. That's not true. I love Juice.
I want to say it anyway.
No. I mean, you can always send it in fucking chat if you're so horned up for it.
I'm not.
I'm not horned up for it. I'm just thinking it a lot.
Yeah.
As we all should wish a trans friend. Happy, correct gender day. Happy, and also happy trans visibility day. You rule. upgrade fabricator. That's pretty cool. Depth efficiency module. We don't have that. Ingredients unknown. Why would you even put this here? Why would you be all like, it fucking? What's the point?
Ingredients unknown.
Okay, you ready, chat? From our home here, we will be taking the maiden voyage upon the CSS Nobody. Oh, right. Power on.
I can't wait until you bump into literally every rock.
I mean, I'm gonna rise first. We are going to ascend. So, we're not gonna bump into much there. Because here's the thing, like, I could probably have like a goal, like some kind of specific thing of like, I want to do X, Y, Z. But what I legitimately want to do is go to the floating island and see what's under it, because I always fucking forget. So, I wish I could tow my life pod back to my fucking ship, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think there's a mechanism in here for this.
The Subnautica mod.
Rope.
Oh, you're on the PS4. You clown.
You clown. You don't have a gaming PC. I don't. Those are expensive. Fucking Stealth wants to make fun of me for collecting stuff while also looking to move into an apartment. I'd expect him to clown on me for buying a gaming PC. Roughly the cost of some apartments around here. Gotta avoid the shallows. We are not a shallow faring vessel. I have scraped something.
Bonk, bonk, bonk,
Bonk, bonk,
bonk,
bonk,
bonk,
bonk.
bonk.
It's fine. It's like when you bump the curb when you're driving. It's like, I didn't really do anything. People are just gonna give me a look. and I heard some loud noises for a minute. Yeah. Honestly, I'm always curious. For playing this game like 4 to 5 times at this point, I'm always like, what the fuck is under the big island? Big floating island? I would... You'd think something that's been ripped from the bottom of the sea would leave a pretty big crater. I forget what the fucking crater is. What is bump... Is that... Are those peepers? Are those just peepers bumping into my fucking... So what does this camera do?
Don't you have like a back camera and an under camera?
Activate external... Oh! Exit. I do have external cameras. Where's the honk button? Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Hello, whale friend. Hello, whale squid friends. I love you. Keep getting whale squids. Up. I got my grandma Kingfisher. I mean, honestly, Kingfisher just being here could remind me of this, but I got my grandma board game for Mother's Day. It was a Disney one, because a lot of my family are big Disney fans. But she got really excited over the minifigures. She thought they were really nice. And I was like, this is probably the most I've ever seen my own grandma nerd out on something. Just Disney minifigures.
I've taken your grandmother away.
No, she's great.
She's now my grandmother.
Damn it. I love my grandma. My grandma loves respecting people's pronouns and being generally very cool. So, A+ grandmother. Yeah, that's a floating island up there. So we're at our location now. Let's continue. Oh, my back camera is alerting me to, you know, being dumb. What lurks in these hidden depths?
A Reaper Leviathan.
I fucking hope not. Because then we're gonna have to farm out all the new parts again. Okay, let's keep going like this for a bit. That way I can see my bottom.
You can see your butt?
I can see, yeah. Ready? Check this out. It's back there. It's a pretty cool butt, I gotta say. It's got a motorized propeller on it.
Neato.
Yeah. Friends.
Friends?
Huh. Friends. Crab friends. Damn it. What the fuck are you? You're not a friend. You're not friend-shaped in the slightest. You get out of here. Leave my friends alone.
I didn't know the enforcers spawn this early.
I mean, they spawn when you... I think they start... I mean, they legitimately start spawning when you, go to the... You know... What's it called? The mountain island. We're gonna pause here, because there's some... There's some... resources on the ground I'd like to inspect.
You're also going to look at the sea treaders, right?
I mean, yeah. Duh.
Good. Excellent.
Let me... Damn, I keep wanting to go to menu. For menu. I hope some of you can understand the urge.
No.
Oh, fuck you.
No.
Hi, sea treaders. I'm just gonna... I know I'm passing 200 meters. I'm just grabbing shit. I think I'm literally gonna grab their shit in a second.
You know they can actually start mining.
Yes. I mean, I'd assume. They're animals walking in a straight line.
It's funny.
My diamond. My diamond. Your diamond. Pink diamond.
Yeah?
Listen, don't ask me. Ask Rebecca Sugar.
Sugar, why are you like this?
You know, considering the fact that they went out of their way to make these considered leviathans, I kind of wish they'd made them bigger. Like, they're good as they are, but still. The occasional supermassive thermoplant, that would be cool. The occasional supermassive sea treader would be real neat. Hey, I almost died.
Almost done.
And does she want the mini painted? No, I think she likes them as the gold. They kind of are as a default. But it was just a Disney trivia game that came as a board game. Like, me and my family used to play stuff like that when I was little. So this one is like a simpler version of it, and I figured it would be good. Cause like I got my grandpa like a collection of comics for his birthday, and I feel like oh, I need to scan that. I'm dumb. But I also need to rise just a bit. There we go. I sounded the horn by accident, kind of. I did still kind of want to do it. But yeah, I don't know. Juice, did you ever play Seen It on when you were a kid or no?
I did.
Seen It was great. I love that. Good game. Good game. I like Disney Seen It.
I was bad at it, but I liked it.
I was good at it because autism. Because Pirates of the Caribbean would come up and I'd know things no one else would know about that movie. Like I still do. Okay. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking stinking.
Punches you.
Oh, stop! I'm trying to think! It's hard to think. It's hard to think when people are punching you.
Punches you.
I love autism trivia games. That was a monster hit. You don't know Jack. I don't know Jack! Who is that?
I love I don't know Jack.
To the surface. Rise! Rise! It's a legitimate command you give for raising a submarine. And I hope I'm not like direct.
Raise hell.
I'd prefer if you're not.
I want to raise hell.
Could you raise some canes real quick? I'm starving.
I don't like raising canes.
Neither does Deja.
It's very plain chicken and nasty sauce.
They told me it wasn't crispy. And
It's
like
crispy. It's just not seasoned.
definitely like me some crispy chicken.
You want some crispy chicken? You gotta go to KFC and get the original recipe.
You gotta go to KFC and demand the Colonel pay for his war crimes.
That too.
I'll show him a crispy chicken when I burn him at the stake.
You see your chicken?
No, no, but... Well, he's a chicken in that he's a coward. He hid behind artillery while committing horrible crimes on the chickens. It hasn't been the same since then. Honestly, less shows need to stop saying which characters are trans. Instead, if asked that question, the showrunners should be like, you decide. Any of them? It's up to you. It's up to you. Let's go read a bunch of books.
I think Danny Phantom and Timmy Turner are trans kids.
That is a well spread theory. I think Zuko is trans.
I see.
And since he's royalty, no scars, he got the best plastic surgeons for that.
And the best firebending surgeons.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, you know what? The moment he got a burn on his face, he was like, I can't have 2 scars. Well, 3, I guess. I can't have 3 scars. This is ridiculous. Before I'm banished, get my barber in here. Fix me up good.
Not the barber.
Not the barber. Well, you know, it was before modern medicine, so barber, doctor, same thing.
You're right. Stares at Flapjack.
And you want to know something? They were the best barber doctor. I was thinking of. I wouldn't say that, Sal, but the fact that she's the prodigal daughter definitely doesn't help Zuko with any issues he's dealing with. It's like, damn it. They've been outdone by a woman. I can't let this stand.
And the fact that Ozai was just gonna give his daughter the kingdom.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
After like 400 years of patriarchy.
Exactly. For what? Just because he doesn't like Zuko that much? That's awful.
Yeah. He's like, I don't exactly care for women, but I hate my son.
Trans or not, I hate my son. Regardless. Just despise that guy.
I don't know why he was beefing with a 15-year-old, but he certainly was.
I mean, you could say that about Aang too. I mean, I guess we know the reason why for that, but still. He was beefing with a lot of teenagers for no reason. Also, fun fact, in In the Legend of Korra comics, they go out of their way to confirm the Fire Nation is homophobic. So that's fun.
Thank you, writers, I guess.
Well, because Kia's bi, Aang's daughter's bi. And Aang fucking loved that. But then she just gave a whole exposition on the history of LGBT throughout the was thinking of throughout Avatar's world and history. Which, by the way, is another reason people need to stop gassing up Kyoshi. Because she's like, yeah, Kyoshi was into fucking everyone. But the Earth Kingdom still managed to kind of be dickheads about it. So. Kyoshi, you're so strong. Could you do something? Please? I'm begging you.
Then she said, no.
No, never.
Fuck you, mix Kyoshi Island.
There's that exactly. Fuck you. Kills dictator by accident. Specifically by accident, too. She goes out of her way at a trial for her being a murderer to say, I did kill him, but it was because he was a dumbass. I wasn't even trying to. And I could. Have you seen how big I am? I don't even need to be the Avatar for this shit. One hand.
Kyoshi could have ended homophobia, and yet.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It's not even a matter about Kyoshi as a person or anything. She's just bad at her job. And yeah, she got a late start, but she also had the longest to do it. She lived to like 200. So.
Out of spite.
Out of spite. Technically, Aang kind of ties her for that. Not like legitimately, but you know. He's technically also a very long-lived Avatar. Except most of it was in an iceberg. Well over half. Actually, like about 2/3, if anything. I can't just fall down, I have to press ladder. If I don't deactivate my hover powers, we'll never get to the first floor.
Your hover flippers are on.
Damn hover flippers. You don't even help me stay buoyant. you just only on land. And yeah, that's useful on like lava planets. But look where we landed.
Fucking water crater.
Exactly. Well, I don't need electronics, I need food.
Okay, but what about electronics?
Okay, iPad child.
Oh, okay.
No, you will give me the iPad or I will die. I don't need sustenance. I need bad light.
I need to watch my YouTubers do skipping toilet.
I still don't know what that is, and at this point, I'm not afraid to ask. I'm actively avoiding it. Just because I think anything is funnier. Cahill, don't eat the poop. Just because anything is funnier in terms of skibbity by not knowing what the fuck anyone's talking about.
Dude, you know, skippity toilet.
I don't, and I wish you would stop. Don't stop coming into my house.
You don't want me to visit you?
Actually, a hot take. I'm not gonna put shit in my tools locker. Literal shit. How about we put it on the Cyclops? In its own special shit locker. Uh-oh, Mom found the pee bucket. Okay, well, this is... this is... Yeah, great. Fantastic. Easy UI. I love diegetic gameplay.
Is it great?
Meanwhile, my Alexa has been bisected by my fucking submarine door. Okay. Well, this is a pretty successful stream, I'd say. We got ourselves the Cyclops. Fucking next time, I think we're probably gonna need to go look for like the modification stations and shit like that. because to try and, I mean, we should probably farm for food first, even though I do got a little farm going here. But regardless, it'd probably be good to stock up on stuff for a voyage, and then maybe even try to get tools that will allow us to go further, rather than just eat up all the battery wandering around the map being like, wee, ship, even though I so long to do that. But until Michael Dante DiMarco. What was I thinking of? Man, I'm glad I'm not letting people see my fucking screen right now, because there's just titties on the front page of Twitch. So.
Really?
Like, they're covered, I guess, but you'd be excused for thinking it was a different kind of stream. TBH.
My goodness. There are titties on the front page.
So, do you see what I'm talking about, or no?
Yeah, I clicked on it.
Okay.
Oh, she's doing ASMR. Oh, ew.
Yeah. I'm not about to call her out, because, she's just doing whatever. That's fine. I do not care. But, like I said, I'm glad I wasn't streaming my desktop. I'm trying to click on different people. It's taking forever to load. I want to see if we can raid deer, because I have not done that in a while. Deer, we'll raid deer. I think they've been going for shorter than anyone else I follow. Let's do it. Let's raid deer. The message is trans rights. Remember to say trans rights when you go to deer stream. I have a trans flag as an emote if you're subbed and followed, and or you could just use the default one, which is also good. Trans rights or I fights. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing something with Ian then. What that might be, or if it happens. Always up in the air, which is fun. But I'll see y'all then. Bye.